Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we continue our look at The Warning at Arena Monterrey in 2018, opening for The Killers. This was a 7-song set, and we are 4 songs in, so we're looking at songs 5 and 6 today. That's going to be Runaway and Dull Knives. Dull Knives being the only song that they played that wasn't on their first album, 21st Century Blood. Very entertaining show so far. Really, really enjoying the throwback and seeing what they were like back then and see how things have changed for them, you know, for the better in the meantime. I mean, they're great here, but of course, with 6 years and with people with a work ethic like this, you're going to get better results 6 years down the road. So we look at it in that context, and we're really enjoying it so far. And so we're going to pick it up right where we left off. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we start?
Well, I'm just looking forward to seeing more of this show.
Yeah, okay, same here. Let's just get right into it, and we'll talk as we go.
But try to find the proper light, you know what
the song seems to be about, it's a classic runaway story for possibly running away from a toxic home environment or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it could also, I also thought I heard a hint about a song about running from your troubles, but no matter where you go, there you are. You can't escape yourself. Sure, it's more, but there's my take on it.
Yeah, I think you're probably about right. Just looking over the lyric sheet right now. Don't worry about the other suicidal lovers, psychopathic blood that spills. Run away, child, from who you were, from who you are. Yeah, so, and essentially the whole thing about safe haven isn't safe at all. Yeah, very, very interesting song. The guitar is being played. Apparently, Ali has a Spectre now, and it was likely gifted her. In fact, they may have even come from the guy that was playing bass in the Warning Cave that we took a look at. Thomas, I think his name was. So the touring drummer for Los Lobos is who met with Pau for a few sessions. His name is Enrique Bugs Gonzalez. He went to the house. There was a 5-part video series. At some point, we're going to look at that. So what Danny was playing was a Rick Toon Spearfish guitar. And apparently you can actually disassemble it if you're going somewhere and you don't want it to get hurt. You can take the neck off and then screw it back on when you get where you're going. So I found that pretty interesting.
Sometimes it's hard to see in the video just because the lighting looks very economical.
Yeah, it is.
Spotlights.
Yeah, that's really all it is there. They don't have their own, so they just have them shined on them. I mean, I guess that's how it is with a lot of opening acts when you think about it. You don't like the opening act upstaging the main act, which I think is a very real danger with this band. I think it's happened, as a matter of fact. I think it happened at the House of Blues, and I'm sure it's happened many times. Anyway, why don't we continue now with Dull Knives? There is one thing I want to mention about this. People clued me in that when we get to Dull Knives, there is a moment where Pau injures her finger, and it's towards the end. She finished, and she was fine, and she did the next song, and she was fine. But they weren't sure if it was broken, but it wasn't. It was just cut. So we can look for that. That's all I know about it. I haven't seen it. I don't know when it happens exactly. And this is a time, Dull Knives is an unreleased song, so nobody's heard it, unless it came out on Patreon or something. And since that's such a powerhouse and one of the songs they do the most, I think it'll be really fun to watch it. So, okay, why don't we go ahead and take a look?
Okay.
Queremos agradecerle a Daniela y a la Arena Monterrey por darnos esta súper oportunidad y claro a The Killers por esta invitación. Estamos demasiado agradecidas de estar aquí con ustedes hoy y mañana. Esta siguiente canción se llama Dull Knives.
finish it up next time. I know they're going to go into Survive and end it. So, okay, so it wasn't super obvious, but you can tell that her expression changed a little bit, and she was certainly concerned at the end about her finger.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, well, she just kind of looked at, I mean, she hit it pretty well from the audience, but it was somewhere in there, probably in that final volley, you know.
Yeah.
I was hoping they were going to go back to it. That's why I let it roll for a little bit, but yeah, we may not get a chance to see it till later.
I was talking about this in another video, but you know, I marvel at seeing Powell bash the drums, especially in this earlier clip.
Yep.
Because you know, she's got an earlier version of her visual style of drumming. You know, it's she's just fiercely pounding the drums. You know, I imagine it was much more difficult back then. You know, due to things like her size and but she's got much more finesse to her playing more recently. So
yeah, that's true. I noticed that the arrangement is a little bit different on the drums. She's playing slightly different things on the drums than she ended up playing on the final track, and that we heard mostly after Murder came out. That was interesting to me. You know, there's some things that they simplified. There's other things that they added to. In general, I think that Danny and Ale are doing basically what they have been doing. There wasn't a lot of difference there, but the actual drums themselves, they changed a little bit. They finessed a little bit here and there. So it's interesting to hear it in this very early version. So one other thing I want to note is that this is apparently not their first arena gig, but it's the first one that got recorded well. So there are a couple others that happened. There was one from the year before and then one somewhere in between. Power to them, you know, at their age doing that. But I'm glad that they got a pretty good copy of a show to show us to see what they were up to at this point in time. I'm really happy about that. All right. Well, we will finish this one up in the very near future. Don't miss it. Survive is always a barn burner, and look forward to seeing that. So in the meantime, let us know what you thought of these two songs, if they brought back any memories. Let us know if you were at the gig. I know that's kind of a long shot, but still, let us know. I'd be very interested to find out. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See y'all later.